Wait, that's a very loud iPad, kiddo. Yeah, but he like it's crazy how much he's like learning and growing and just like, like the like how exponential their like learning and development is so crazy. Like they literally learn new things every day,
Oh, for sure.
which is totally like, I don't know. I know it's like stating the obvious, but it just blows your mind when you're the one seeing it so close.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, do we want to hop on a call with Fred at some point before EC? I
Yeah, we
mean, just
definitely could
I
try to
think it
touch
might
base.
not be the worst idea. We can just like, I don't know. Doesn't have to be long, but it could just be like
Yeah, I'm
a
down.
touch base. Okay.
Right
Let's
now, or
let's do that. Why don't we hop off and like chill for a couple of minutes, and maybe I'll
yeah,
message Fred and see if he's around in like maybe like 10 or so, or like I don't know, like 10 or
works for
15. What do
me.
you think?
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay. We'll see where Fred is. We'll see when he's free.
Sounds good.
Okay. See you soon. Bye.
Haven't really heard from her much either, to be fair, but we talked briefly when I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this Allie bullshit? And then she talked to me quick, and then she said she would circle back with me, but she hasn't.
I'm just gonna be like, how's everything from your end? Because I don't
Oh,
know.
she's typing right now.
I feel like Erica probably feels like shit for voting me out. Or like I feel like she feels really bad about having to vote me out. So she just like has been ignoring me all day. But girl, I'm gonna be here tomorrow and you're gonna have to deal with it then.
Wait, she was typing and then you messaged her and she stopped typing.
Oh, I wonder if she went to go reply to me. Oh, it doesn't say she's typing for me. She panicked.
Panic.
She's like, why is Sid messaging me? I wonder if she'll tell me like she's voting for me.
Give you the heads up.
Like I wonder if she would, because I gave her
Jury management.
yeah, I gave her a whole thing yesterday being like, don't waste my time, like blah 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 blah. She sure hasn't wasted my time today. She has barely talked to me.
I just feel like that's really stupid of these people, like to just not really like at least make you think something else is going on.
No, I know.
Oh, she just messaged, hey, everything is the same for me, just checking in.
I feel like if you're getting people checking in with you, like, hey, everything's still good on your end, then they're probably all still voting for me.
I think, or buttering me up and making sure that something else isn't going on.
But I really don't think they would think you sent me the money, especially if you're being like, I'm playing the Aegis on myself tonight.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, it's not gonna lie, Allie really annoyed me. So I'm playing the Aegis. But other than that, all good.
And if they're a little final three, they shouldn't care if you play the Aegis tonight, because then you can't play it tomorrow.
Exactly.
I really do think we're
They
gonna have.
don't know is
I
that
think.
Fred's going, and then I'm also getting Fred's money.
Say that again. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what they don't know is Fred is actually going, and I'm getting Fred's money.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. I'm trying to decide what I want to do into the camera while Fred gets voted out. I just want to be like,
Like, just put it to my lamp so that my lighting is really good and just be like, like big ass smile. I can't wait to get hit with another I need to decompress for the night text from Erica after EC tonight.
She's gonna be so pissed at me. I'm gonna have to do damage control bad.
I'll honestly help you because I'm gonna be like, why would you guys really believe that Elle's gonna vote out the one person who did not lie to her?
This entire fucking game.
Like, it really makes no sense for her to just blindly trust the three of you and vote me out.
And for me to trust that I'm going to then make it to final 3 with
Yeah.
you. Like, with who? Who from you am I supposed to be trusting?
Like, none of them have offered me a final anything, which is how I know none of them plan on going with me.
Fred has tried to. And then I like brought up to Erica, like, oh, I think our best bet is because at this point she doesn't know that you're staying. So I'm like, oh, I think our best bet is to get Fred out next. And she's like, I agree. But that's all she like said. She hasn't really said anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like she brought up what would our next move be.
She did a similar thing to me. I think yesterday she was like, okay, so no, it was Caleb who was doing that to me. It wasn't even Erica. I almost just flat out lied. Caleb was like asking me the round that I thought that he was getting voted out, like what we would do next and everything. Like he was egging me on so hard that round that Alex went home.
Ew. Hate that.
Ugh. It's okay, because you know what? I was low-key doing the same thing to him because I thought he was going to get voted out. So.
Yeah, we got the last laugh there.
No, we did. We ended up winning that battle.
Well, yeah, like stupid. Like that was such a dumb move from him.
I
Because
think
like the four of us were like good, and he's the one that fucked that up.
Well, I think what happened, like, I think the reason he picked Alex is because Fred was really scared that me, Alex, and Caleb were like a trio. So if it wasn't going to be Caleb, it had to be me or Alex. And I think Caleb wanted Alex to go home over like wanting me to go home.
And I don't disagree with that. I just disagree on the timing because he should have waited at least one more.
Well, to be fair, he was about to get voted out. He didn't really have time to wait one more.
But I honestly, like, I don't until he fucked me over and he was extremely rude to me, I probably wouldn't have wanted to get him. Like he was rude to like really rude to me after the Alex vote for like no reason.
No, yeah, that's true. Because I didn't really get that from him. So
Yeah.
But that's also probably because I was like holding down all of my rage and acting like I felt completely fine with all of these people, when in reality I was like, I'm going to figure out how to get every single one of you people voted out of this fucking game. Like
the revenge tour.
And till like the big boom, which is gonna be tonight, you're all just gonna think that I think I am absolutely hopeless.
Stop, Geronimo. Oh my god. He's freaking out on me.
Like, you all are gonna think that I have negative $1 in my bank account. I also don't think that they would be voting for you because they think that I'm voting for Erica and then they think that you're voting for me. And I feel like there's too much chance that something could get wrong, like go wrong if there's like 2 different votes and then just the 3 of them. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like they wouldn't take the risk of trying to like split up the vote that many different ways.
Yeah.
Especially if you are saying you're going to play the Aegis, it wouldn't make sense for them to do it on you.
Right.
Oh. And I don't think they would call your bluff either, because they'd probably be like, well, fuck, if we call her bluff and vote for her and she has it, what's going to happen?
Yeah, one of us might go. Allie is so annoying. She messaged me at like 8 o'clock. Well, this was. Can I just tell you? This is the conversation.
Dude, talking to Allie is just awful.
So awful. So she like kept going, kept going. Where do we even start? She started freaking out when I brought up the Aegis.
Which
Well,
that is weird. Like, why are you freaking out if
I know.
like why are you freaking
I
out?
said, well, I'm playing my money on the Aegis because you're free. Geronimo, knock it off. My God, he won't stop humping me. I said, well, I'm playing my money on the Aegis because you're freaking me out. She goes, why am I freaking you out? Haha, you should trust me here. I already told the final four group that I'm locked in on Sid. I said, nah, you're trying to scramble is freaking me out, and I'd rather be safe. She goes, I don't want to scramble. I'm not activating my power. Plus, the mechanism I have to vote is I have to vote no. I said, well, I'm still playing it. She said, you don't need the Aegis tonight. And these are all like message after message after message, not like one. So she's like sending it and then sending it, and it's like seems like desperate. She goes, you're fine. And then she said another one, I haven't heard your name all day. Then another one, only Erica and Sid. I said, well, I don't care. I'm going to. You should make Sid. I said, and to be sure to make Sid not get it. I thought Sid, and then she goes, I thought Sid didn't have any money. I said, I don't think so either, but you're freaking me out. She goes, I shouldn't be freaking out because I've been locked in all day. Don't be paranoid. You're fine. I'm like, well, I don't understand your scramble, so I am. She goes, I was just telling you my mechanism for my power to gain that trust. I go, you already told me that like 2 days ago. The fuck you talking about? She goes, I'm pretty sure I told you briefly what it was. We don't need powers tonight since we're locked in. I said, I know that. I don't think you do. I'm playing Aegis. She goes, well, I do know that as well. Save your money for the quiz and such. And then she goes, I just want to try and save myself with my power in case I get blindsided. I go, so you can blindside me tonight? ? Pass. She goes, be nice. I've been locked in on voting Sid all day. I go, what did I say that was not nice?
Nothing. People in this game need to grow a fucking backbone, and I stand on that.
So soft. She goes, how are you talking to me? I'd love to call. I go, Allie, you've lied to me almost every single EC, and now you're telling me to blindly trust you after we had a perfect plan in place, and now you're saying you need to be saved. Please see how that looks. She goes, I voted Caleb. Oh my God. Fucking Christ, this girl's like talking to a brick wall. I said, still no self-reflection. I know we have a plan. And she goes, I know we have a plan in place. I just wanted to see if I needed to use my power. I was like, I'm done arguing this. You're trying to spin this is kind of crazy. She's like, this is just normal game conversation. I'm like, oh, now it's normal game conversation. But when I say I don't want to be blindsided, I'm being, in quote, not nice. She goes, I just didn't like your tone. I go, well, I don't like your tone. I think you're being mean. She goes, I'm never mean. I'm always a kind person. I go, same with me. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I'm from Massachusetts and we don't talk to each other like that.
This woman would not. The last game I played, I left one of my allies out of a vote. Didn't even vote someone out who was close to her. I just knew she wouldn't like be super cool with it, so I left her out. I got cussed the fuck out after that tribal. Like, I don't know if Haley remembers this, but the me and Jess fight, that woman was yelling at me. She was like trying to come at me in the main chat, and then in my DMs, she was like, "You're literally so stupid. You almost got voted out tonight. Imagine almost get voted out." Like she was going off on me. Like these people would not survive.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't think none of these people ever played a game where someone's like gotten in a fight with them. Obviously not, because like that is
after your personality, your looks, your occupation, your family, like they will cut you to your core in some of these games. I'm like, what the fuck? I am being nice. If you want me to be mean, I can be mean.
No, truly, like I can be fucking mean. And like another thing with her being like, I thought Sid didn't have any money. I could be lying.
Yeah.
I could be lying to everybody. Like, I don't know who bid on the Aegis the round that I got it other than me. Well, Alex bid on it and he only had $8. So for all everyone knows, I could have only bid $10 on it and I could still have like $5 something left, and I'm just lying to everybody. Like, I honestly think I do actually legitimately did only have negative $1. It's kind of mind-boggling to me that people are just believing that, because I'm in such a spot right now where like it kind of benefits me to just be like, yeah, I don't have any money. I'm so hopeless. There's nothing I can do. Like, it kind of was like, why are you all just believing me? Like,
Should we tell people that after this EC?
tell people
That you've just been lying and that you've had money this whole time?
that might not be a bad idea if I'm like, no, y'all, I just like, it worked to my favor to act like I didn't have anything.
Well, no, because then I wouldn't be able to vote for Fred. It would just be you voting for Fred.
That might not be that bad, because then they'll think you're still close with them. But then if one of them does throw a vote, it'll tie.
Yeah.
But also, do you think with all 4 of you voting for Fred, do you think any of them would, because there's only 5 people left, do you think any of them would risking a vote or risk throwing a vote? Because last night I was the only person who threw.
And I was the only one that did the night before.
Like, I don't think these people throw votes. I think they just vote the way they're gonna say they do. Like, Allie is way too terrified of going home right now, I think, to throw a vote, especially because she's been the thrown vote the past couple rounds. Erica has not even talked to me today. She seems pretty set on me. Fred, I don't think has thrown a vote other than like the very beginning on Allie or something, or like something with that, or he knew about a plan to throw a vote.
It scares me a little bit more.
If you would rather vote with me and then deal with the damage control, then I am fine with that. If you want to vote for me and we have like that little bit of a cover up and I can just act like I lied about the amount of money I had, then we can also do that. Cause I also think that's something Erica and Allie would buy, but it is a way bigger risk. Cause if they throw a vote onto you, but also they think you're buying the Aegis. So they would have to throw a vote onto one of the 3 of them if they think that you're buying it.
Yeah. Unless they think I'm sending you money and they just throw a vote on 1 on me, 2 on you.
It's completely up to you.
I think it's just safer. And
No
I'll just
matter
have
what,
the
I'll
damage
vote
control.
Fred.
You know what?
And
I
I
actually might. I think you know what? After this EC, I might just pull an Erica and say, I gotta decompress. I'll talk
I
to you
think you
tomorrow.
should. No, can we both? Can we
Can we
both?
both?
Can we both be like, I need to go to bed. Tired. It's been a long day.
I'm so exhausted.
I've just had a lot to do. Like, which I feel kind of bad, like making fun of Erica for that, because I do know that she does have a life and like children and like a
I
job
know.
and stuff. But I'm
She's
like,
busy.
she is actually genuinely super busy, but it still just like gets me every time, like the phrasing of it. I don't know. I'm like, girl, you have not been at risk of getting voted out once this game. What do you mean you need to decompress?
I know. You did not just get blindsided. I did again.
This is the first time her name has come up as an option and it's not even real. No one's voting for her tonight. Like,
Oh my God. So funny.
which Fred told me that he played his power on Erica so that no powers can get played on her. I don't think I actually believe that. I think she knows I'm voting for her and she thinks the vote is just going to refract back off onto me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, I think she's using her power tonight, and because it's the last night I'll be in the game. And I don't think Fred would waste his power on something like that.
Erica said, afterwards, I tried to tell her the same thing. Sometimes the non-move is the right move because she's freaking everyone out. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm like anxious, but in like an excited way. Like I'm like I have to be
I am too.
I have to act like freaked out during tribal. EC.
Yeah.
But also I want to have more fun answers to the questions. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had any cool like one-liners or like but I can't seem too like comfortable tonight. Like I can't say anything like that'll give it away because I could ruin it all. Like I can't be like, we'll see what happens. Cause then it's like, what the fuck is Cindy planning? Like I can't
Yeah, and
do
then
it.
maybe they'll scramble.
I know, like I can't be too silly and fun, which is so annoying.
I feel like I've gotten some tough questions.
I knew they were gonna ask me that fucking question about Alex. I knew it. I don't care if any other question in the game is not targeted. That one specifically was.
I know. Because I was saying earlier in the day yesterday that I felt like I wouldn't be able to win or that people didn't think I could win. And then their question to me was, do you think you can win?
And then my entire day was just being like, where do I go now that Alex is gone? like what do I do now? like I wonder what our questions tonight are gonna be. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Like I don't even want to have to sit through the whole PCB part. I wish that we could just like vote and then because I know everyone submits those lists fast as fuck now. I wish that we could just vote and then
Yeah,
they
can we
read
cut it down to like
and then,
2.5 minutes?
yeah, like cut down PCB time. I want to see the results. I want to see what's going on. I'm so excited. I'm literally like kicking my feet on my off my bed right now. I'm like,
You're like a little kid. I know, we
Jenny,
definitely got some.
I guess you're not really fucking me over because you literally already sent me the money. But I was about to be like, Elle, if you're fucking me over somehow, I am going to be so upset, but so thoroughly impressed.
If anything, you could potentially fuck me over, but I don't feel that way.
I'm not going to. It would make no sense for me to get rid of you. Imagine.
You being stuck with those three, you'd be
Oh, I
screwed
would.
tomorrow.
Yup. I also think Fred definitely, if he makes it to 3, he wins the quiz.
He has $17. Or no, what is it? $16. After tonight, he would have $16.
So he's at 15 right now.
Wait, let me go back and look. I keep getting mixed up because I lied about how much money I have. He says,
Because I have 17, because I had the -1 in my bank account.
yeah, he has 16 right now. He said he'll have 17 by tomorrow.
Okay, so I should bid 17 just in case Fred decides to like go for the like put it all on the Aegis or something.
Yeah.
I am so excited for them to go. We have 2 votes tonight and everyone to just go. Like I can't wait. I'm going to be in that camera like
we should both be like this.
no, that's what I should do. I'm going to be like oh, I figured it out while they're reading the votes. Just pure joy.
Oh, I hope this goes without a hitch.
I know. I hope this goes exactly how we want it to because, like, I will be so happy. Like, I will hop straight into my confessional call and it will be very different from the one that happened after Alex went home. There was
They're gonna piece together like all your confessionals.
no,
like,
it's just gonna be like
really just did.
like the one when I was talking about Alex, I was like,
so stressed.
oh, oh my gosh, only 20 minutes. Erica texted me and said, hey, it's been very quiet for me too. I've also been busy too, though.
Yeah, she sent me a big thing about how she has like an overstimulated, clingy toddler today.
I hope she texts me at like 9:59 being like, "I'm so sorry, Sydney." And then I can come back and be like, "Sorry about what? What are you sorry about?" Like, and the thing is, I feel like Allie and Erica's instinct tomorrow is gonna be to try to like deadlock it or like make us go 2-2. And I feel like we either have to try to get we have to try to get one of them to vote with us.
I know how
Really all we can do.
that.
Like maybe we can like act like we're voting for the other, but there's only 4 people left. We can't really do the like, oh yeah, I'm voting for Elle, I'm voting for Sydney thing anymore.
How can we get one of them to vote with us?
Maybe we could convince Allie that cutting Erica would be a move for her. Like it could give her something in the end. Cause I don't know how we could convince Erica to cut Allie. Like she knows she wins against Allie. I feel like our best bet is being like, me and Elle are not voting for each other. There's nothing you can do. And it could genuinely just end up coming down to which one of them has more money for the Aegis. Because Erica just bid a bunch of her money on the Aegis, and then Allie has like $8, something like that.
But doesn't Erica have her safety power?
Well, if she uses it tonight, she won't. It washes. And if she thinks that tonight is the last night I'm going to be in the game, she has no point not to play it. Because I'm like tied to her as like a partner.
I don't know if she's playing it.
I feel like if I had that, I would do you get money at the quiz if you don't play your power?
Should I message her at like
You can message her and be like,
9:59 and just say you should play your power? Because then she can't do anything, she can't say anything, and maybe it will freak her out.
I was gonna say like maybe you could be like, hey, are you gonna play your power tonight? Because I'm pretty sure that Sid is voting for you. So if you do, that'll just make sure there's another vote on her. Unless you're not supposed to know that. I don't know if you're supposed to know that.
She did tell me that.
I think because I feel like if I was her, I would probably just use it tonight if she really thinks that I'm going home and she thinks that I'm voting for her. Like, I feel like that's what would make the most sense. Like, she thinks I'm voting for her, she plays her power, and then my vote for her gets refracted to me. So then it, like, ensures that I go home and all 5 votes are on me.
Right.
Like, I feel like if there was any time to play it, it would be tonight.
I just don't know if she will. I think messaging her right at 9:59.
Maybe you could say, like, what if you play your power just to be sure Sid goes home?
Like right at 9:59?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because then she also won't have time to talk about it with anybody.
Right.
Well,
The only thing that makes me nervous is maybe that would make her scramble.
I was about to say, do you think that would make her scramble?
And if she scrambles, I'm nervous Fred might. And then they'll be like, why did you say that, Elle?
Which I feel like you could just be like, to make sure that Sydney goes home. Like, it bounces off. Sydney's voting for Erica, bounces off of Erica, and goes on to Sydney. But I still think going to a scramble could be way too big of a risk.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I think we're good.
I feel like maybe we just don't worry about her power. Don't say anything about it because we can't really do anything if she does play it.
Yeah.
I feel like she's smart, and if I was her, like, I feel like she thinks in a similar way to me, and if I was her, I would play my power tonight if I thought that my partner for it was going home and that they were voting for me, because I'm sure she knows that I think she's the vote.
Right.
So she probably is assuming that I'm voting for her. I haven't said anything to her about her being the vote. So she's probably assuming that's what I'm doing. So I feel like if I was her, I would play the power because I know I'm getting at least one vote and make sure that it refracts onto me.
Right.
Like I feel like if she's the other name, she would play it just to be safe, to guarantee I go home, especially since I'm already the other name that's supposed to be getting votes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And she's played her powers at like other times when she wasn't even at risk, and she was just like just to make sure.
Mm.
She's done that before.
And with her like actually like potentially being at risk tonight, which I don't know if she thinks I'm voting for you or if I'm voting for her, but I'm sure she thinks I'm voting for her because that's what I told Fred and that's what I told you.
Yeah.
So I feel like it makes sense to me that she would play it because I also brought it up to Fred and he was like, I played my Guess Who, but I feel like he didn't and she just played her power.
What's
And
his
he like
Guess Who again?
it like apparently it's
Nullifier?
like power or something. It like
Okay,
nullifies.
yeah.
It's like if you guess what character card they have, you can nullify it or something like that. But that could
Yeah,
be completely wrong. I love
he
he
thinks
just
he's
said it
gonna
on my
be able to play that tomorrow against her.
yeah. I think like I feel like I don't know. If I was her, I would play it because I'm her partner. And I don't know if the safety still applies if I'm not in the game because then who do the votes refract off to? Like who do they like go on to? I should have asked her what happens if because she did tell me if she uses it and I don't get any votes, then it like flushes.
Hmm.
Or if she doesn't get any votes, it like flushes. So I wonder what do I wonder? I had a thought that was supposed to go with that. Oh, so I wonder what would happen like if I wasn't in the game anymore because the whole point is like the betrayal thing. So I don't know. I just feel like if she's really set on me going home, she would play it tonight.
Yeah.
Like if she really thinks that's what's happening, that's what makes the most sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like it makes sense that she wouldn't really tell people at this point if she's playing it or not, so nobody knows if she has it. So people continue to be like scared.
That's true. Like tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. 10 minutes. Oh my god. Let me see if I've heard anything. Probably not. No texts.
Erica's talking to me. Her whole family's like in real estate, and she just found out that I was in real estate. So she's just messaging me about that.
Isn't it crazy that I've only gotten 2 votes so far this entire game, and one of them was myself?
That is pretty wild.
Crazy record right there. Crazy stat. And one of them was only like half for me because the other one was for Fred. So
That's so funny. I'm starting to pick up.
after tonight, it'll be what, 5? Crazy. I feel like Fred's one of those people who would be like, I want to get to the end without getting like a vote a single time, or like I want to get to the end with like a perfect voting record. Like he strikes me as one of those people.
Yeah, definitely. Even though that's why he was so upset about the Topher vote.
Was it actually because his voting record wasn't perfect?
No, he didn't say that, but maybe that's part of it.
He's like, God damn it, now I have one less talking point if I make it to the end.
Yeah, exactly. You're not making it to the end.
I'm so 9 minutes. Crazy.
Fred
I'm
just
so
messaged me too. 10 minutes left. Still good. I said golden with some stars.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like when we get on the Zoom, like I have to act
Contain
like
it.
I think I am about to fucking die.
Compose.
Like
What?
like
The
I have
sound.
to act like melancholy. I'm probably gonna like lay in my bed or something. Like I don't know. I'm gonna have to like turn it on, and then once it hits like we come back on camera from PCB and they go 2 votes, I'm gonna go. I'm so excited. My
I feel
plotting.
like right after EC, I'm gonna have to explain to Erica. I really don't give a shit about Allie.
I really think that you should tell her you need to decompress for the night. I think that's really funny.
It's really funny.
I think it's really funny.
Oh my
'Cause
god.
she waited for so long to talk to me about the Alex vote and then still didn't even tell me everything that night. Like I didn't learn about the whole votes refracting thing until the morning after the Alex vote. She like called me and was like, "I wanted to tell you something about my power that I didn't have the heart to tell you last night."
She's been playing this game good.
She has like really been doing the mom role effectively. Like
Mhm.
Suri Fields low key. Like
I still don't know how many votes she'll get though. Like obviously Angela, probably Jess.
right now those are probably the only 2 I'd say.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone else is going to take like convincing for Erica because I feel like she's played very passively. Like the only round she really got pretty like this is what I want to do on, I feel like was Caleb.
But like Fred is saying that was him.
Which is crazy because that was you.
I know.
It was like the beginning of the day and you were like, I'm just going to tell Caleb to everyone and hope it works. And I was literally I'm not going to lie to you. I was like that's not going to work. I was like, that's why I was like kind of trying to like figure something else out because I was like, I feel like this Caleb thing isn't gonna work and I'm gonna have like I need a plan B. And then it did. And I was like, okay, period, Al.
Convinced. But Fred thinks that and like Fred saying that the Alex vote was him. So like yeah, like what has Erica even done?
Like, also, Fred, why would anyone want to keep you around if you're claiming all these moves?
Yeah. I know he was so funny. He was like trying to hype me up, but I could tell like as he wants me to be his like the number 2. We're gonna make it all the way to the end. That's what he was like saying to me earlier today. I'm like, yeah, us too.
That was so funny. No, because that was like me on the phone today. I was like, I mean, you've played really well too, Fred. Like, you have all these moves under your belt. Like, I really don't think I stand a shot. Like, I really don't think I'm sweeping anyone, which I really don't think that anyone here I'm like sweeping on a jury. I feel like that's like boldly overconfident, but like, you gotta like pump a man's ego up.
For sure. Men in their egos are insane.
Like, I don't know. I feel like Fred feels very like about the game he's played. Like I feel like he
Oh
feels
yeah.
like,
Like he did. I did this all by myself.
and he is about to get the rug pulled out right from underneath him.
I can't wait.
I'm so
5
excited.
minutes.
I'm
The
so
countdown.
I'm probably gonna go ahead and go because I need to pee before EC and I need to like I gotta get myself to like beforehand so I can act like I'm about to sign like my death warrant or whatever it's called. It's death
Yeah,
certificate.
go watch like some videos about like sad puppies or something real quick.
I need to watch like a replay of Alex getting voted out.
Yeah.
But I will see you in 5 minutes.
Eek! Okay. No big smiles until
No.
after votes are in.
I think I think just so we don't look stupid, we have to wait until they say there are 2 votes tonight. Like we have to wait till they say the number, because if they say the wrong number, it didn't work and we're fucked.
Yeah, that's so true. Imagine they're like, oh, there's 4 votes, and we're like,
And
oh,
we're like,
fuck.
we're like,
Oh. Okay.
but we're looking for the number 2 tonight. If it's the number 3, I didn't get the Aegis somehow, or they voted for you. It's one of the 2.
Yeah.
They either voted for you or I didn't get the Aegis.
If they voted me, I hope you win, girlfriend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And if it
course.
is me, I hope that you win.
I mean, the only way that you don't get the Aegis is if,
Like Fred lied about the amount of money he has, and
yeah,
if he bids all of it on it,
he's playing it all. Yeah,
which I'd be shocked.
me too.
That would be an insane read. I would be like, who is talking to this man from the VL?
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way he could catch on to that.
No way. Okay, but I really do have to pee, so I'm gonna let you go.
All right, bye.